Hello, friends. My name is James Hopkins, and as always, I'm joined by my good friends Brian Castiglione and Anthony Alessino, as well as my younger brother, Jack Hopkins. On this show, we're all about parlays, overs, unders, spreads, and money lines. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Parlay-Vous.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another wonderful, beautiful, fantastic episode of the Parlay-Vous podcast. It is NFL Week 12. James Hopkins, Jack Hopkins, no Brian. We're dialed the fuck in. It's a Friday episode. You know what that means by now. It's quick. It's just the picks. Going to be fucking 18 to 30 minutes long, and we're getting the fuck out of here. We're all making it home in time for Melrose. If we were a podcast that was monetized, I would have just made us instantly unmonetizable. Because you can't curse within the first 5 minutes on YouTube.
Oh, we can censor it.
Let's rip. I'm not censoring it. We're not monetizable yet. Fuck that. Let's rip. College football. Came into last week 15, 13, and 2. I gave you LSU -4 to Florida. They were stunned. They're cooked. They're done with. Garrett Nussmeier, not a good quarterback.
I was also in there on that
Give
bet.
you Tennessee at Georgia. Tennessee +10 for a long time. They were hanging in there. Georgia blew it open late. And then we gave you Wyoming at Colorado State. Colorado State -10. Colorado State covered. They are now 7-0 against the spread this season. We're 1-2 on the week. We're bringing it up to 16, 15, and 2. Let's get into this week.
Oh, wait.
I'll go and then you can go. We're going right back at Gainesville, Florida. We're going right back to Gainesville. We're going right back at the Gators because they're just simply not that good of a football team. Oh, reliable. Oh, Mississippi Rebels. Going into the swamp. We enter your swamp. We take over your swamp.
Alright, settle the fuck down.
Jackson Dart, future New York Jet quarterback, goes in, takes care of business. Rebels, -10.5. Next up, I believe this is the big noon game. It should be if it isn't. Number 5, Indiana, headed up by this season's head coaching sensation, Cal Signetti. Going to Ohio State University to Columbus, Ohio. Number 2, Columbus, Ohio. Now, this is a good opportunity to take a sidebar and discuss the college football playoff. Indiana, currently ranked 5 in the country. Currently seems like a shoo-in to get a college football playoff spot. Georgia is on the outside looking in right now. Indiana is in their driver's seat in control of their own destiny for making the college football playoffs. Both of these teams play in the Big Ten, right? Oh, no, I'm sorry. Indiana, SEC. Is Indiana in the SEC?
Georgia's in the SEC.
Georgia's in the SEC. Indiana is in
Big Ten.
the Big Ten.
Big Ten or Big 12.
The Big Ten.
Both Michigan and Oregon are in the Big Ten.
Yeah, also, yes. Georgia has played, I believe, 4, if not 6, of the best teams in the SEC this year, and they dropped a few. Indiana has played 7 of the 8 worst teams in the 18-team Big Ten this season. If Indiana is going to get in on this type of a schedule, but they're undefeated. But Georgia lost a few games, and Georgia played against top-tier SEC talent, while Indiana played the bottom feeders in the Big Ten. Were they really undefeated, though?
Well, the thing is, there's 4 automatic bids based on your conference winner.
Right, they're not going to win the conference. But I'm saying, if
Or
Georgia...
the championship game winner.
Georgia doesn't get in, but Indiana gets in because Indiana went undefeated playing bottom feeders in their conference versus Georgia playing the elite of the elite at the top end of the SEC and dropping a few games to tough teams, and Indiana gets in and Georgia doesn't, we are now incentivizing teams to make softer schedules. If it's going to mean more that Indiana played garbage and won all of those games, then Georgia going up against some of the toughest competition the nation has to offer and losing 2 or 3 of them, and they don't get in and Indiana does get in, what are you incentivizing? You are incentivizing teams to fucking not play compelling matchups, to not play the top guys in the division. When it comes to scheduling games, when it comes to making your scheduled games and picking who you play and who you don't play, you're incentivizing teams to always go lower. So I don't like it. And Indiana, like I just said, they have played 7 of the 8 worst teams in the Big Ten this year. Now we're going to play Ohio State. You're going to Daddy's house, and Daddy's going to give you a little spanking. Buckeyes minus 13.5. Now this one is just simply for the culture. We have number 19 Army going to South Bend, take on the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. This one is simply for the culture. Notre Dame already handled business a few weeks ago in dismantling Navy. Now we have to deal with the remaining of the armed forces. Fact of the matter is, it would be fun. It would be cool. It's been a long time since they've been anywhere near relevant at all, right? It would be sick to see a service academy make it in the 12-team playoff. They're not winning a game in the playoffs. Army is not going to win a first-round playoff game no matter who they draw. Boise State probably also, if they get in, will not win a first-round game. Boise State more compelling to me than Army. It's on. I'm putting it on. I am mandating the Notre Dame Fighting Irish with eliminating this. Notre Dame minus 14.5.
All right.
Prevent it from being a possibility.
Well, last week I had Texas at Arkansas minus 13.5. Texas won by 10. Utah at Colorado. Colorado minus 11.5. They handled business, over 20-point win. And then I had LSU at Florida, and Florida put a spanking to LSU, like you stated earlier. Both lost on that one. 1-3 on the week. This week we got Penn State at Minnesota. Penn State minus 11.5. Keep it simple, keep it hot, keep it clean. Next up we got Colorado. Ride with the heat, baby. Ride with it. Colorado minus 3 at Kansas. And then I have number 23, Boise State, going to Wyoming. I believe the spread is... I lost the spread. I didn't write it down like an idiot. I wrote minus 23, but it's ranked 23.
Boise State, Wyoming. I saw that spread before. It's a big one. I can't remember. I thought you were going to have to pull it up.
That's what I'm doing. If I could find it. Oh, it is minus 23. It's ranked 12, Boise State.
Yeah, that makes way more
No,
sense.
I'm an idiot.
All right. Take it easy.
My bad.
It's not that serious. Go over to the league.
Head on over to the league.
Last week's handicapping results are as follows. Brian went 7-6. Jack went 7-6. I went 5-8. Brian's overall record on the year 51, 32-1. Jack's overall record on the year 79, 71, and 4. My overall record on the year 79, 71, and 4.
We're fucking back. We're
Lock the
back,
horns,
dude.
baby. So let's go into week 12.
Let's do it.
You're leading the ship here. Remember, no Thursday.
So, first game, we get the Detroit Lions minus at the Indianapolis Colts minus 7.5 in the Lions' favor. Give me the Lions. I imagine you're also taking the Lions, Jim.
Me too. One pride.
Alrighty, one pride.
By the way, as of this week, the Detroit Lions are the favorites to win the Super Bowl for the first
time ever. Let's go Lions. Shout out one pride.
Shout out Motor City, baby.
Next up, Kansas City Chiefs minus 10 at the Carolina Panthers. Give me the Chiefs minus 10.5.
Me too.
Next game, Tampa Bay Buccaneers at the New York Giants. Buccaneers minus 6. I'll take the over. Not the over, the minus 6.
Bucks minus 6.
Yes. I won't take the over. I'm not touching that over-under.
Me too. Talk Tampa Bay minus 6.
New England Patriots at Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins minus 7.5 on the road. Give me the Dolphins minus 7.5 on the road to go fight with the Bills to try and get into the playoffs.
No one's catching the Bills, and I got New England plus 7.5.
Next up, we have Tennessee Titans at the Houston Texans. Texans minus 8 at home. Give me the Texans.
Texans minus 8.
At home, yes.
Tennessee.
You're taking Tennessee?
Yeah.
Next up, we got the Dallas Cowboys at the Washington Commanders. Commanders minus 10.5. Give me the Commanders minus 10.5.
I agree.
Next up, Minnesota Vikings at Chicago Bears. 3.5 for the Vikings on the road.
Slow down. Repeat that one.
Minnesota Vikings at the Chicago Bears. Minus 3.5 for the Vikings on the road. Give me 3.5 for the Vikings on the road.
Me too.
Next game we have is the Denver Broncos at the Las Vegas Raiders. Broncos minus 6 on the road. Give me the Broncos minus 6 on the road.
Yeah. I agree.
Next game, San Francisco 49ers at the Green Bay Packers. Packers minus 2 at home. Give me the 49ers.
1.5, right?
It's minus 2.
Just moved up a half a point already.
Yep.
Packers minus 1.5, minus 2. Is that
Minus
what you're
2.
picking? Packers
Well,
minus
line
2.
movement. We always do line movement, so
What
it's
are you-
minus 2.
What are you picking?
I'm picking the Niners. Plus 2.
I'm picking Green Bay.
Next game on the slate, Arizona Cardinals going to the Seattle Seahawks. Cardinals are minus 1 on the road. Probably a pick 'em by game time. I'm going with the Cardinals. Minus 1.
Me too. Arizona minus 1.
Next game on the docket, Philadelphia Eagles at Los Angeles Rams. Sunday Night Football. Give me the Rams plus 2.5.
Wait, Eagles, Rams,
Rams. Eagles going to the Rams. Sunday Night Football.
and the spread's what?
Minus 2.5 in the Eagles' favor. Give me the Rams plus 2.5.
Me too.
Monday Night Football, Baltimore Ravens at Los Angeles Chargers. Baltimore Ravens minus 2.5 is the spread. Jim, would you like to go first?
Ravens are minus 2.5.
Yup.
Give me the Chargers.
See, it has the potential to be a good game, but then it also could be a stinker. I'm gonna take the world beater regular season Warriors, Baltimore Ravens, 2.5.
Do you have a glizzy god?
Not at the moment. Would you like to go first?
Well, granted, we have these 2.5 point spreads that technically take us out of it by half of a point. I'm not left with many options, and I don't. It's going to be New England. You didn't pick a single dog that qualifies.
I know. So do I still? I guess that means I still have to pick one.
Pick one and go against yourself. I don't know what to tell you. I would if we would shave
Tennessee
it.
Titans.
Okay.
Yeah, if you would shave the half point, I would
If
go
I would
Rams.
shave the
but
half point, I would go Rams also.
There's no point.
Yeah. All right, last week we lost the whole 1,000. The big dick swing of the week was plus 180,000, and shocker that lost. We had 600 on the Kansas City money line. We had 200 on Green Bay minus 5.5, Baltimore minus 3, LOL, both missed. And then we had 100 to win 12.70 on Detroit minus 13, Indy money line, Houston minus 7.5, Cleveland money line. So we lost the whole 1,000. Our bankroll on the year sits at $2,786. Jack, what time is it, my friend?
It's time to fucking gamble.
More specifically,
Oh, it's fucking teaser time, bro.
big dick swing of the week.
Oh, okay.
Announce
Big
it.
dick swing of the week.
Hold on, before you announce it, give me the. You know what? Never mind. Just go.
Anytime touchdown parlay. Chuba Hubbard, Xavier Worthy, Rashad White, Austin Eckler, Cortland Sutton, Marvin Harrison, and Sam Laporta, plus 52,652.
I'm sorry. What is it? Plus what?
52,652. 52652.
Wow. Really bring
Wow.
the odds down. Really bring the odds down this week.
Yeah, last week it was real dick kicking. So we can be big dick swinging, but I don't gotta swing it around all the time. Sometimes it cause a little carnage, a little bull in the china shop.
So how about we do?
Minnesota.
Oh, It's teaser time.
Oh, fucking. You do teasers. That's you, bro. I don't fuck with teasers.
Can I see your phone?
Oh my gosh. It doesn't do teasers.
DraftKings doesn't do teasers. I don't believe that.
You
Fine,
can
I'll log
move the
in.
line.
I'll log in where I have to go.
Actually, wait, hold on.
There's no way DraftKings doesn't do teasers. It's one of the most basic forms of sports betting.
What teams do you want?
No, let me see it. Oh, you just have it at the regular game lines?
Yep. You can edit all of it inside of the slip, I'm 90% sure. How many legs to the teaser, Jim?
It's very weird. Very, very weird.
Well, teaser's not working.
I'm just not messing with DraftKings. It's bullshit. Okay, here we go. So we're gonna do a 5-team teaser at 6.5 points in either direction is plus 400. That's all I really needed. My bad. So we got 6.5 points. We're gonna do 5-team tees. First and foremost, we're going to take Detroit -1. We're going to move Tampa Bay to +0.5. We're going to move Denver to +0.5. Move Washington to -4 over the Cowboys, right? And find one more we like here. One more we like. Kansas City's playing Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna move that one to -4 as well. So that's gonna be a plus 400 5-way tees. 5.
Sure, whatever you think is
So
cool.
it's 500 to win $2,000, right? That's how that works.
Yeah.
Alright.
Plus 400.
Yeah, 500 to win $2,000. That's
Done.
alright. There's 4 more to play ball with here.
You want to move Minnesota to 6.5? Full alternate game line?
You want to do alternate lines?
Yeah.
You want to move Minnesota to -6.5?
Yeah, I'm pulling it up right now. Oh, they already went up to -4. 6.5 is plus 137
Over Chicago.
over Chicago.
Alright. Minnesota plus
Hold on.
6.5. -6.5. What?
Minnesota lines are moving rapidly.
Minnesota -6.5. I imagine this is going to be a parlay of alternate lines.
Yeah, I'm consulting it. I'm gonna move the Cardinals to 4.5 from 1.
Breathing very heavily into the microphone.
I know, I'm under a lot of stress right here.
You can lean away from the microphone now. You know.
My bad, homie. It's very close to my face right now, and I'm knocking over papers.
Jesus Christ. This is gonna be my 13th reason why.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, dude, sure.
You bet. You fucking bet, partner. It's a lot of dead air here, Chief. What's
I know,
going on?
I
Talk me
know.
through it. Talk me through what you're thinking
Here we
about.
go.
Talk me through what you're thinking about.
San Francisco 49ers minus 2.5.
Niners minus 2.5.
Yep, those three together. Okay, you got Vikings minus 6.5, Cardinals minus 4.5, Niners minus 2.5. Plus 137 at the Vikings, plus 154 for the Cardinals, plus 121 for the Niners. Parlay all those together brings you to plus 1,230.
Plus 1,230, so plus 1,200 ish.
Yep.
So how do we feel about it? I give you 300 to put on that.
Sure.
So that'll pay back 3,700 ish.
3,791.
100, 3791. All right, so we have 100 left. How about we do?
Hold on. What do you think?
What I was thinking with the remaining 100 is there's been a big meme online the last couple of weeks as far as betting. You know what I'm referring to?
No.
Why not just do a 4-leg touchdown leg all on Lions? At the rate they score the football.
Okay, let's pick our Lions. Knuckles, Gibbs,
Sonic and Knuckles. For sure, that's the basis of everything.
J-Mo.
Sonic, Knuckles, J-Mo, Amon-Ra.
Yeah?
Or, I don't love Laporta.
Laporta plus 200 this week.
I don't love Laporta. What about Gibbs for 1, Knuckles for 2, Sun God for 1?
Plus 1,100. But if you go Knuckles for 1, Amon-Ra for 1, J-Mo for 1, plus 22.
All right, let's do that. Let's just be silly. You all right with that?
Yeah, sure. This is the stupidest bet I think we've made. That is
So then we cannot.
That isn't a big dick swing.
So then let's not do it. If
No,
you feel
I
that
think
way,
I love
if you
it.
feel that way.
Who are
then
they
we-
playing? The Colts?
Yeah. Brees Hall just got off for 2 on him.
Yeah, but 2 doesn't matter
So
to me.
did Kenny Yeboah scored.
Kenny Yeboah. Then why can't Tim Patrick be in there, dude?
Tim Patrick sucks.
No, let's just do that. Plus 2,200. 100 to win 22. That's it. Don't fucking... No more. That makes me nauseous, but it's okay. Why am I just going to watch the Lions game? You know? I might not even get it here. I'm going to have to steal Red Zone this
That's
week.
100 to win 2,200.
2,200. Yeah, dude. Thanks to Apple TV, I'm going to be stealing Red Zone this week.
Why thanks to Apple TV?
Because I got it hooked up.
Oh.
Can finally screen share that shit.
So we're doing a 5-team teaser at plus 400. Detroit minus 1, Tampa Bay plus a half, Denver plus a half, Washington minus 4, Kansas City minus 4, 500 to win $2,000. We have an alternate line parlay: Minnesota minus 6.5, Arizona minus 4.5, San Fran minus 2.5, 300 to win $3,791. Then we have the Anytime Detroit Lion touchdown parlay. Sonic, Knuckles, Sun God, JMO. 100 to win 2,200. If you're not familiar with nicknames, David Montgomery is Knuckles. Jameer Gibbs is Sonics. Sun God, Amon-Ra St. Brown. JMO should be easy, Jameson Williams. We don't have to repeat the BSOW again. It's 100 to win $52,652.
Those are the bets. We're brought to you by
House of Havoc Podcasting, Stay Thirsty Company, Justin Shop West End of the Beach, and now Mariches and Dino Skateboard. Peace out.
Stay tuned.